Before we get into the major scale, it is important to talk about the building block of scales and chords, which is the interval. An interval is the pitch distance between any two notes. The smallest distance in music is the half step, otherwise known as a minor second interval, which occupies 1 fret on the guitar. 2 half steps or 1 whole step make up a major second interval, occupying 2 guitar frets. There are 12 music numbers or intervals in Western music. The intervals that make up the chromatic scale are 1, flat 2, 2, flat 3, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6, 6, flat 7, 7, and 1. The first note of the scale is called the root or 1, while the 8th note of the scale, which is the root, though 7 notes higher, is called the octave. The notes in the scale are equidistant, meaning all successive notes are a half step apart. Here you can see the notes and their corresponding intervals in the C chromatic scale. When we take the 7 natural intervals from the chromatic scale, we derive the formula for the major scale, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The C major scale with the root note C is the only major scale with all natural notes. The notes of the C major scale are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. The major scale, otherwise known as the diatonic scale, is built on a whole step, half step formula. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. In the ascending scale, there is a whole step or major seconds between intervals 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 5 and 6, and 6 and 7. You will only find a half step or minor second between intervals 3 and 4 and 7 and 1. Beginners usually start with the C major scale since it is the only scale with all natural notes. One way to learn the scale is to play all the notes on a single string. Root C can be located on the 1st fret of the B string. You can locate the scale tones in C major by following the whole step, half step formula. You can move up a whole step, or 2 frets, when the next note is a major second away, and move up 1 half step, or 1 fret, when the next note is a minor second away. E to F and B to C are the only notes in the scale that are not separated by a fret. There is a quality associated with each interval. The quality of major scale intervals is either major or perfect. Intervals 2, 3, 6, and 7 have a major quality, while intervals 1, 4, 5, and 8, or octave, have a perfect quality. We refer to each note of the scale as a scale degree. For example, in the C major scale, we refer to D as the 2nd degree of the scale. The distance between C and D is a major second interval of 2 half steps, or 1 whole step. The interval between C, E is a major third of 4 half steps. CF is a perfect 4th with 5 half steps. CG is a perfect 5th interval of 7 half steps. CA is a major 6th with 9 half steps. CB is a major 7th with 11 half steps. And C to C is an octave of 12 half steps. If you would like to learn the major and minor scales one string at a time, we recommend the mobile app Scale Tones within the app series Guitar Intervals Unleashed. With the unique training mode built into this app, you can practice both the major and natural minor scales, which have roots on the open E, A, D, G, and B strings. Practice is far more fun and effective using the available metronome option at a slow speed. While in game mode, you can challenge yourself by setting the metronome at higher speeds, all while tracking your score. The app is available for download on the App Store and Google Play.